Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning back into my channel. Once again, I'm so excited to be back, and like I said, I'm going to try to be posting as much as possible. So like I mentioned before in my other video, if you haven't seen it, I was gonna be changing my backgrounds, trying out different things, trying a plain one. I don't know if I love it, but it's okay. We're gonna roll with it for today. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorites for this summer. So summer is almost coming to an end. School's about to start. So before it ends, I wanted to show you guys some of my favorite products that I've been using over the summer that have been my ride or die for everything hot, summer, sweaty, yucky, disgusting. So everything that's kind of saved me through the summer, I will be sharing with you guys. So if you guys want to see all of my favorites this summer, just keep watching. Okay, so I'm going to try to go in order with how I apply my makeup. So first I'm going to start with skincare. So there was a few products that I've been using that I've absolutely loved and I feel like have done me so good over the summer. As far as keeping my face moisturized but not too oily or too dewy. So the first thing is for my under eyes. I've been loving this Clinique All About Eyes. It reduces circles, puffs, and it's great for morning time or just any time, and it really hydrates your under eyes. So my under eyes have been super hydrated. This has also helped with creasing with concealer and things like that, and I've been absolutely loving this eye cream. And I use this one and another one that I've been trying out too that I've been loving, but I'll probably show you guys in another video. So for now, this has been my go-to literally all summer, even since before the summer. I've been loving it. My next product is my moisturizer. So I've been trying out this Tidal from Sunday Riley. It's a brightening enzyme water cream. It's supposed to brighten, and it's a water-based cream, so it doesn't feel so heavy or super like oily. It feels very clean, fresh, and I really like this during the summer. Under any of my foundations, it's never made me overly oily or made me look more dewy than some other moisturizer that I've used. And even with this hot summer heat, and in Florida it's super humid, this has definitely done me good. So this, I actually have loved it. I got it in one of those sample things and I've been using it non-stop all summer. My next skincare is actually something for the nighttime, so I'm just gonna include it with my other skincare because it's still skincare, but this is what I use at night that I've definitely been like die hard for because it has definitely helped my skin, because a lot of times in the summer I do tend to get more discoloration and a little bit of sunspots, and sometimes my tan is kind of out of whack, so like my forehead's always like 10 shades darker for some odd reason. I know, it's big, so the sun literally is attracted to my forehead. So what I've been using to kind of help everything be some kind of a similar shade is the Luna Sleeping Night Oil, again from Sunday Riley. I've really been loving this line. So basically you just put it on at night. It's a really nice hydrating oil, and then sometimes it does feel a little heavy, but it's like you're sleeping, so your skin really absorbs it all, and in the morning my skin feels amazing, like ready to just put on makeup. Obviously I wash my face first, but it's like honestly super smooth. It helps with my texture as well because I do get a lot of texture. My cheeks, I usually get a lot of texture. Like I showed you guys before, I always have these little like beauty marks, but they get worse in like from a lot of sun exposure, and I usually get a lot of texture on my nose, and then this definitely helped me a lot. Like it was amazing. So my next thing, and then I just realized this now, none of these things really have SPF, unfortunately. I do have other things with SPF, and I do apply. If I'm applying any of these products, especially my daytime products, and I'm going to be out in the sun, I do apply an SPF under everything. Like, that's my first thing. Always apply SPF, especially if you're going outside, especially if you're in Florida, because that sun is beaming like crazy. Okay, so the next thing that I've been using all the time, and this is my primer, my go-to, my ride or die. If you guys have any other suggestions that you might think is better than this, please let me know. I'm willing to try. But for now, this is my go-to every day. The Hangover RX. As you can see, it's literally almost gone. This is like maybe my third one. And this is the Replenishing Face Primer. It's with coconut water, probiotic-based ingredients, and skin revivers, and it is silicone-free. And I love this because it's just super moisturizing, hydrating, and it just feels so refreshing on your face, especially on a hot summer day. So this has been my go-to as well. It definitely helps my makeup stick. It helps my makeup stay all day, and I've honestly been loving this. I've seen some people say that they kind of don't see this working, or I've seen mixed reviews on it. For me, it's been like amazing. So if you're looking for a good primer and you have dry skin, this is definitely my go-to, especially if you have dry skin, because this is more of like a hydrating primer. So it definitely has helped me a lot. And Patty, what summer does to me, I need ice cream. Okay, so next, after my primer, I have two foundations that have been my go-to all day, every day, just summer. This is it. Foundation. The first one I haven't used as much as the other one, so I'm gonna show you guys. The first one is my Makeup Forever HD Ultra HD Stick Foundation. So I'm sure you guys have seen this a lot on maybe other YouTube channels. This is amazing. This is truly long wearing all day. Just, it really does last a long time. It doesn't, I don't know if it claims to. I never did a review on this one, but if you guys do want to see a review on this one or a demo on this, I can definitely do that for you. This is one of my favorite stick foundations, and it truly is like a nice full coverage, medium to full coverage, and it really lasts all day. And I normally get oily in my T-zone, and then this does not get oily basically at all. So this is definitely one of my go-tos, and then even in the sweat, even in the sun, this has stayed and done me very good. So this has been another one of my absolute favorites for the summer. My next foundation, this one, I'm probably gonna have to buy another one because I've used it so much. This is the Hourglass Stick Foundation. I don't know the real name. It's like the Vanish Stick Foundation, something like that. Anyways, you guys know, you go to the Hourglass section, this is the only stick foundation that they have there. This is what it looks like. And this is truly, look at this. First of all, this is shaped as a triangle to get into your little crevices and stuff. This is probably one of the best foundations ever. Number one, it has really good coverage. Number two, it is very nice and blendable. It's very smooth. It feels like you have nothing on your face. And the color range is amazing. I couldn't choose. I had like 3 different colors that were like my match. And I'm like, I don't know. It was amazing. Like, that's never happened to me. I've always been like between 2 that don't match me and I might have to mix. This literally had like at least 3 that were like almost my shade or basically my shade. So I really love that. And this has actually been my go-to foundation when I go to Disney. So if you guys don't already know, I go to Disney a lot. This summer I didn't go as often because the summer is super busy, super hot, and it's just not as fun as it is throughout the rest of the year. So I I have still used this, but not like at Disney. I went maybe 2 times, but 2 times is still more than a lot of people. But still, I use this and it lasts through a whole day at Disney. And when I say a whole day at Disney, that's a lot. Highlighter still on, blush still on, foundation is still on point. This is how I know this stuff really works. Like, I love this stuff, and it looks so natural. Like, it looks like I have nothing on my face. Not nothing, it just looks so like your skin, but better. A million times better. I cannot rave about this anymore. Like, it's just been my go-to ride or die always. I don't have this on right now. I was trying something else, but definitely my go-to. If you guys have not tried it, I'm telling you, try it. My sister didn't love this, but I think it's because this was not her shade. So if she tries her shade, I'm pretty sure she's gonna love it too. But I'm telling you guys, if you haven't tried it, try it. It's that good. Alright, now next, after I apply my foundation, I usually go for concealer. So I'm a concealer freak, a concealer collector, because as you guys seen in my other videos, I have really dark circles. You can't really tell right now because I have makeup on, but on a normal day I have extremely dark circles, so I love great concealers. So the first one that I have been wanting to try, I know last year I was all into the Tarte water foundations, and they didn't quite have my shade in the concealers. They had came out with it later on, but I was just like, I was over it by then because I like to use a water foundation during the summer. But then I finally purchased this, which was recently for the summer specifically because I really wanted to try it. And it is the Tarter Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Sealer Concealer. So this has been one of my go-to concealers. It is so good. It is super blendable. The coverage is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's like full coverage because it does sheer out a little bit. This is actually what I have on today, so you can tell it's maybe not like full coverage, like one of those that is like you can't see nothing, but it's like a very natural looking concealer, which I really like, and it's very lightweight because it is kind of water based. It is a little watery. It's on the watery side. I'm used to concealers being a little bit more thick, but if you see like in the bottle, it's a little watery, but I do like that it comes with this like big applicator. So this has been really one of my favorite concealers to use, and in conjunction with the foundation, it's like a pair made in heaven. I love the coverage, I love the color range, and this has definitely been one of my go-tos for the summer. Another one that I did do a review on, so if you go back about a year ago when I was doing my videos, I did a review on this, and I didn't love this concealer, but then I finally gave it a real try and I love it. This is the Born This Way Naturally Radiant Concealer. So in the video I had said that this is a little bit too sheer for what I'm used to. It was too much of my skin tone. It's kind of for like a more natural day. And my goodness, did this come in handy. I have had so many days throughout the summer because, as you guys know, I'm a teacher, so I have the summer off. So I've had a lot of days that I'm just like, you know, just running errands, and I just want to have like a natural look or look like, you know, effortless day type thing. And as you know, my dark circles, I love to conceal them, but a lot of times my concealers, like my Tarte one, is a little bit too light because I like to highlight the under eye. So when I put it on without foundation, it doesn't look as natural. So now this one definitely worked for me. I can go with this, I can go out with this without any foundation on and it would still look great because it just blended in so well with my face, but yet it still concealed my dark circles, which I also loved. I have used this and the Hourglass together, and this has been my go-to pair for Disney, for any like long hot days that I'm gonna have. This concealer has definitely been my go-to, and it has worked. Like, it has been so amazing. I fell in love with it. I'm going to buy it again. So definitely, then this is why I also sometimes say that when I do reviews, I like to try the product out a few times before filming it, because sometimes a first impression is not the best, unfortunately. And that's just that's in every aspect of life. When you meet people, when you try new products, when you first start reading a book, maybe, you know, your first impression sometimes isn't the best. And this is a perfect prime example of that. My first impression was not the best. I was like not feeling it. I'm like, I'm gonna return it. Good thing I didn't, because I used the crap out of this and it's almost gone. So this has definitely been one of my go-tos. Very natural, very like lightweight, but it's still covered. And I do color correct, so that also might have helped. But this has definitely been my ride or die for the summer. Next would be my setting powder. I just bought this one. I've always used my banana powder, as I'm sure some of you guys already know. I love the banana powder because it's a nice yellow, not too light, not too dark powder, and it's just so perfect for my skin tone, and I've loved it. But I was like, let me venture out, try something new. I heard it was good, and it truly was. And it is the Too Faced Born This Way again. This line is a killer, really. This is the Born This Way setting powder. I cannot pronounce that word, and I'm a teacher. And it's basically a translucent powder. It's very finely milled, and it has like it's not such like a stark white. It has like a little hint of yellow. I'm used to the more yellowy, but I really like this one because it's super fine powder, and I don't even know how to explain it. It just feels very luxurious, very nice, smooth. It does not crease. Like, I have that on today, and it just sets your under eye like a dream. I don't really put it all over my face. Depends what kind of foundation I'm using. I haven't used it all over my face. I've only used it under my under eyes, which is where I usually need it the most. And this has really came through for me this summer. My under eyes don't crease. Doesn't matter how hot I get, how sweaty I get, how anything. It will not crease. I don't really sweat on my face. Luckily, lucky me. I just get really red and just really oily, and this just has been awesome, like amazing. So definitely something that you must try. I really love it. It's a really big tub, and I thought this was super cute. Not a lot of setting powders have this. It has like a little to protect from all the, you can see all the smoke. That's how you know it's so finely milled. This little to cover the holes where the powder come out, so it's not a big mess, but it ends up being a mess anyways because you're kind of throwing powder everywhere. So this has definitely been one of my go-tos for sure. And then one of my favorites for the summer, because like I said, I get really tan. I get super tan, so I like to bronze up my face, because sometimes some of my foundations are a little on the lighter side because I kind of jump from colors throughout the year. So I've been using this beautiful bronzer from Mercier, don't know how to pronounce it, and it's the Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder in number 5. So this is how the packaging looks, and this is the inside. You see it's really brown, and on the face it's like a beautiful, like luminous bronzer. It's not like your average like matte, just like a dark shade. No, it's super luminous, so it gives you like that beautiful summer glow. Like, it's so radiant. It's exactly what it says. It's Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Ambiance. It's like an ambience powder. They have such great bronzers in this line, and I absolutely love this to bronze, and this has absolutely been my go-to. Sometimes I don't even contour. I literally just use this to bronze up, and it always looks amazing. So this has also been one of my go-tos for the summer since I've been getting super tan. Two products that I've been using, I don't have the full size in one of them, but this has definitely been one of my go-tos. They're mascaras. So this is from Tarte. This is the Tarte Lash Paint. I want to say it's not the Man Eater one. I don't know what the real name is. but this is what it looks like. It's the gold and black bottle. And then the Too Faced Born This Way. So I'm sorry, I don't know what this one's called. I completely had a brain fart. But it's the only black and gold one they have. It's so good. Stays on all day. It doesn't smear, it doesn't smudge, it really stays. I don't put this directly on my bottom lash, but I have used it a little bit on there, like, you know, it transfers over and it has not smudged at all. So I definitely love this one. This is another one. This also comes in waterproof. This formula is just great, period. The wand is great. Everything about it is great. This has also been one of my go-to mascaras for the summer if you want to have long fluttery lashes. These two, I sometimes even combine them and they make a great pair. These are just amazing mascaras. I don't put them on my bottom lash. Definitely have been great mascaras. And the last thing I'm going to share with you guys is my setting spray. This is the all-nighter setting spray from Urban Decay. I've been loving this. Has definitely worked great. It sets my makeup and it definitely stays all day. So a lot of these products have worked so well for me because this works so well and it does stay all day and it does really help your makeup hold together. I love it. It's really something good, better than an oil-based spray and that dewy spray because you're already going to get dewy naturally. So definitely, if you have not tried this, they sell this at Sephora in the to-go section too, and it comes with this and the prep spray for like 24 bucks, which I thought was a great deal. So definitely try this out if you want a great setting spray. This has definitely been my all-nighter. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys for today. Hopefully I will be coming back to you guys with some great stuff, some more reviews and some more just everything. So again, thank you so much for tuning in once again. Don't forget to subscribe down below and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.